So hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel Dream Big. This is your girl Risa here, all the way from Sydney now. So it is Thursday and it's 3rd of April 2025, and it's a beautiful day today. It's a sunny day, and I don't have work today. I have a day off, so I'm just like here reading books, reading Bible, and just admiring the view outside, like from my balcony. So yeah, just grateful for today, and happy that I got this stand from my housemate. Like, yeah, I didn't realize there was a stand up there, and yeah, forget the background. I just put some stuff there, and yeah, just out here, just admiring. And today, I want to make a video on the book, "What to Say When You Talk to Yourself." It's by Shad Helmestetter. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. So I'm from Nepal, and yeah, um, like, so this book, like, what to say when you talk to yourself, it's very powerful, I would say. And because like I struggle with my self-talk all the time. Like sometimes you don't notice it, but like sometimes it creeps you, right? Like the negative self-talks like creep inside your head. Like there are times when you feel like, oh, you can't do this, like you can't achieve this, like you are not enough, like you don't have experiences, you are too young to do certain things in life. And yeah, so honestly, like this book was kind of hard for me to read, like because like there are things that becomes your habit, and sometimes the negative habit is so hard to like just like not do it anymore. So it was kind of hard for me. Like look at me now, like yeah, it was kind of hard for me to read this book, but because every time I read this book, it's like, oh no, this doesn't make sense, or like it is kind of like not, what do you call, like not applicable. Like like sometimes like you read something or some things out there that like like it will be very hard for you to do it. So but I did it, I read the book. So it's not a big book, it's like, how many pages are there? 255. So yeah, kind of read like 10 pages a day, like that. So I finished this book in a month. So the whole January, February, March, I read this book. And so even though like I won't say I have been able to kind of um, you know like kind of like do positive affirmations in my daily routines and stuff, but what I can say is that uh, I become more aware about what do I say to myself. Like if I find myself like talking negatively, or like say, oh, I can't do it, or like, oh, I'm sick, or I'm tired and stuff, then I was like just being aware, like oh, that's the negative self-talk I'm talking, and I need to like say positive, like I need to speak positive in me. Because like some the research says, well, not my research, like the book that I've read, which is based on the research of all these authors, they say like 80% or more than 80, like 85% of our thoughts are negative. I can be wrong, because like so negative. And so we have to actually like make intentional like our positive affirmation and like self-talk. And yeah, I should be starting, like, so what I'm planning to do is like I'm also planning to speak in the police. Yeah, so just to help people out there, like, yeah, I mean, like they can speak in English too. Yeah, so I'm Koston Sunda here, like uh we talk, like we talk to ourselves, like so many times we're just by ourselves, and sometimes we numb ourselves by watching social medias and whatever and stuff, right? So that's like kind of like numbing ourselves, like so that we don't have to think. But let's say we don't have any stuff that we're watching or listening, then you are by yourself, like that's when you talk to yourself, right? So yeah, that's what I want to say. And also like negative self-talk, it's kind of ruins your potential, it kind of ruins your life, and kind of makes you feel like you can't do much in your life, but which is not true. Like I believe like in human potential. I believe that we are human beings. As a human beings, our far, like our brains can do far more better than we think. And then sometimes we're just like wasting our that potential, like just like randomly scrolling through the social medias, like scrolling through the reels, which I'm like victim of too. Like, so I'm still struggling through like social media addictions. And so what they say, like what I've heard people saying, is that social media addiction might be the biggest addiction of our generation, and which is like very bad. Like it has a big impact, like negative impact, than actually doing the real drugs like heroin and stuff. And yeah, so that's what I've heard, and I don't know what research are there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do more research on it, but like just the fact that being addicted to the phones and social medias, it's very like has very negative effect on your lives. Like there are so much things that you have to do, and sometimes like you just hook up on one reels. And I believe like you have been there where like you just say 5 more minutes or one more reel, and like you'll be spending like 5 hours, and which you can be like you have stuff to do, you have so much stuff pending, and you don't do it. But yeah, like life is a journey, and let's try to get better. And I hope like where we're struggling with that could overcome like slowly, and just trying to. So what I'm trying to do is like I'm trying to minimize my social media time, minimize my screen time. So yeah, just wish me luck, and thank you for always like coming back to my channel. And yeah, what I say, like this channel is not like, I'm still figuring out like what I want to do for the channel. Like they say, okay, stick to the niche, like like have that one brand for yourself, like just choose your target market and stuff. But then I realized like what, I just want to share my journey, like my personal growth journey throughout my life, and just help people out there like who's struggling through what I struggling through. Like if it relates to you, and then like if it helps, that's great. If it doesn't, like then you can just like yeah, just go on to your life, do whatever you're doing, like and but where it's like yeah, I mean like there are times where I don't actually contact people, like I just go ghost mode. And then I yeah, but I do appreciate all the people who supports my channel, and thank you so much. Yeah, I love you guys all the time. Like I know like so many of my subscribers are my friends, so I know like you love me, and I love you so much. And yeah, thank you for staying till the end, and I'll see you in next video. So for this year, what I'm planning to do is like I'm planning to dig down on my studies, dig down my books. So books are really helpful. Books help you to calm your mind. Books help you to focus on one thing and increase your focus, right? And then also like it's a wealth of knowledge, and if you can actually apply what you've learned in your life, that's gonna like really help you like in any terms of discipline. Like if you want to read on finance, do on finance. If you want to read on your health, read books. So because like sometimes the accessibility to all these people, like all these experts, like we can't do it, like we don't have access. Like you have YouTube, great, go on YouTube. Like you have this stuff, like so many stuffs like that you can access to, but it's more like books makes it easy to get their information, like get that expertise, which you can't actually get it like personally. So yeah, that's why I read books, like and this year what I'm planning to is like I'm planning to do 1 book a month or 2 books a month. But like being very optimistic, I am planning to do around like 52 books, like 1 book a week. Again, being very optimistic but not realistic, let's say. So just post my videos on the YouTube regarding the books, and yeah, hopefully it helps you guys, and hopefully you can relate. And if not, yeah, just go on your ways, enjoy what you do, and thank you so much.